Okay, let's lots of this paraphernalia out of the way. Right, let's get started. If I press record and you can all see me just about. Tamsin says she couldn't see all my feet last week, so I'm going to just make sure hopefully I'm fully in shot. Right, let's start. Morning, Tamsin. Let's just come and twist. We're going to come round. And who else do I need to say good morning to today? I always feel a bit like some kind of kids TV presenter when I do this bit. Morning, Liz and Liz. I hope you're feeling better. Liz Jones, that is. Karen, hope toddler group went well this week. It's good to know. And then we're going to stretch up. Claire, if you're sneakily doing these classes and staying quiet, again, lift up, up to the other side and stretch out. And again, we're going to come on in and reach. And there's someone that does them twice. It might even be you, Eileen. Sometimes you do things twice, don't you? And then between the parties. Oh, the glamorous parties, I'm sure you're having. Right, bring the backs of your hands together. We're going to stretch out through your back. Open up and stretch. And then again, backs of your hands together. Round out through your back. Open and stretch. And again, round out through your back. Open and stretch. And then just start to come into a march. And as you march, knees coming up to about hip height. Oh, Denise, just say hello. Good morning, Denise. Hope you're safely back in Spain. And then in and lift up and lift. And again from here, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then just come into, oh, and Debbie, if you're joining us this morning. A little try. Come over, and we're going to come to this little side jump across, over. So it's not a big jump at this stage, just warming up. Maggie, I know you're new to this, so we will kind of, first section, we do some heart-raising mobility. So the idea is we're going to get your heart and lungs ready, kind of feel ready for exercise. But at the same time, we're just warming up your joints ready for the next one. The second circuit is generally still a bit more cardio, using lighter weights, very accessible. And then after that, we then move on to slightly heavier weights. So that's the kind of program of the class. And then just lift your heel up towards your bottom. And with the weights, so we're on week 2 of a new program. And with the weights, we progress the exercises as we go. So we're going to squeeze up and lift. And then just shake out your legs. Let's just do that again for me. Bring the backs of your hands together, round out through your back. Open up, lift those ribs up. And then in and open and in and open. And then back into that march. Knees coming up. So your knees coming to about hip height. Slight change this time. I want you to lift your opposite arm to leg up. That's it. And again, little note to the class. There are some sneaky little bits of coordination I'll pop in here deliberately just to get us thinking. But as you do this, really trying to feel you reach up so you get tall. So use your core rather than kind of folding into yourself. So we're up, literally punch up in the air. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we're going to hold a little squat position. So your feet just slightly wider than your shoulders. Hold here. And we're going to come into a punch. In. Relax your shoulders. In. Punch. Punch. Yes. Punch. Punch. 8, 7, 6. Come a little lower if you want to. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then from here, a little side jump again. We're just coming across. This could be a side step. What we try and do is add a bit of spring. So this then becomes some high impact for your joints. And then what we do a bit later is spring a bit further. So just scale in those options if you need to. We jump across, 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 4, 3, 2, 1, and then back into those curls. So we're just lifting your heels up towards your bottom. And we just make sure we measure this one for us. So we're up. Now squeeze your elbows back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to me. So this time, just 2 of these, round the back. Open the chest. Round the back. Open the chest. And then this time, rather than the knee, we're going to push your knee up and then pull it back. So we lift, push, lift, push. So to start off with, it's a kind of knee lift, and we send the foot back. But we can add a bit more bend through the front knee to make it more of a lunge. And again, do it slower if you need to. You don't need to come to the same pace as I am. 4, 3, woo, she says, falling over. 2, 1, other side. So we're going to lift up, push. As you lift the knee, really lift through the trunk. Up and lift. That's it. Lift. Good. 4, well done. 3, well done, Tamsin. 2, 1. Come into our little squat down, shoulders back, sit down, and we're going to punch in. That's it. So really feel as you do these. Can you see I'm kind of twisting through my trunk? So it's not a proper punch. You wouldn't use this in a combat situation, but we're trying to get that rotation through your upper body. All about moving up that upper body. And you squat down. So we hold this through your core. 4, 3, 2, 1. Back now into your side jump. Across, over, over. We jump, we spring, across. That's it. So we don't need to jump on that leg as so much. Let's just get that transfer of weight across. But if you want to spring, you spring. Across, over, over. All warming up your knees. 3, and this. 2, 1. And then heels up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we're going to come into a little mini jog. So run the balls of the feet. We start to just gently pump the arms. Lift up. Lift up. And in. And out. Relax your shoulders. In. And out. Again from here onto the balls of the feet. Little drive through those feet. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then come into a big stretch here. Feet nice and wide. Breathe in. Press those hands away. We've got one more round through. Few variations, but let's just catch our breath. Up and down and up or and down into that stretch. Now this time we're going to just swing those arms forwards and backwards. Really want to get the shoulders moving. And up and up and up and up. Now come to the balls of the feet. Up and bend. Up and bend. Up and bend. Up and bend. Again from here. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 and down. Then into your knee. Push back. Lift back. Come up and back. Up and back. Again from here. Lift, push, lift, push. Well done. Lift, push, lift, push. Over to the other side. Up and 2, 3 and 4. Again from here. Lift up, 2, 3 and 4. Then the squats. So feet nice and wide, come down into your squat position. We lift up through the trunk. Breathe. Punch in. Oh. I just pulled back my arm so far that I hit my elbow on the wall. Yeah, don't do that. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then the side jumps across, over, 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 jump, 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 jump. Again from here. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1, and then jog, lift through the chest, and breathe. Up, breathe, and up, and breathe. Relax those shoulders, up, and breathe, and down. And then just take a little stretch up and over here, over to the side, just making sure we've moved in all directions. Come back, that's it. Bring one foot behind you, just into a little calf stretch, so onto the ball of the foot. Let your heel come back. Swing those arms up. Let the hands come down. Swing the arms up. Let the hands come down. Other side, foot comes forwards. We swing and lower. Swing, come down. Swing, come down. Back to me. Shrug those shoulders. So before we grab those weights, let's just come, the exercise we did in that warm-up, the knee push, we're going to now make a kick push. So we kick the leg up in front, push the leg behind. Kick up, push back. You can stay with the knee if you want to. We're going to kick, push, kick, push. Again from here. Kick, push, kick, push. 4 more now. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Back, that's it. To the other side. Let your leg come up, push, up, push, up, push, up, push. Again, 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 more. Come back down. Good. Then that side jump, but before we step tapped, if you can now, we're going to make it more into a side jump. So we use land on one leg. So options, pop the foot down or take into that side leap. It's a skater. We come across, over, over, over. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you're going to grab your light weights or tin cans, whichever you have today, and bring your feet around shoulders width apart, shoulders back, and we're going to lift to up, bend, down. So as you come up, can you see I'm making a nice long ski slope with my back? Up and back, up and back, up and back. So bums out. That's it. Bend your knees, bums out. Up and back, up and back. 2 more, up and back. Bit like a kettlebell swing, but nice and gentle. Then hold your squat down for me. 2 sets of these this time. 1 set, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 1 set high, up, over, eyebrows. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Little breather exercise. Arms come up. So we're straight into those triceps. We tip forwards. We squeeze those arms up behind. Good morning, little Robin outside. 3, 2, 1, and then down, shrug those shoulders. And then I've got totally distracted from what my last exercise was now because of the Robin. Come back to me, Karen, roll those shoulders. No, it's totally gone. Right, we're going to have to put the weights down and I'll squeeze it in when my brain remembers what it was. Okay, so we're going to start with that kick again. Up and push. Up and push. Kick and kick. It was a nice one. You feel you've missed out. 4, 3, 2, 1. That Robin came to save you. We're going to come up. 2, 3, 4. Again. 5, 6, 7, 8. Down. Then into your big side jump. You come across. and over. So this is the one where if you want to land on one leg, across, over, over, over. Again from here. Jump, 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 jump. 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to our light weights. Are you with me? Roll your shoulders. You got it. Little bend here. Down into your punch. 1, 2, 3. Remember what it was now. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It comes up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then from here, the swing. So we come up with the weights, bend your knees. Up with the weights, bend your knees. Your progression to lift to the balls of the feet. Up and down. Up and down. Up and lower. Up and lower. 4 more now. Up and 3 and 2 and 1 more. Come back down to your shoulders. Then from here, we're going to come, bring your arms back, and we push. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here's the missing link that I forgot. We step forwards, and as you step forwards, you push your arms up so they come over your shoulders, all on the same leg. Step, push, come back. Step, push, come back. 3 and 2 and 1. Same thing other side. Push and back. Push and back. Push and push and 2. 1 more. Up, come back, and then pop those weights down, ready for round 3. Let's just come into a little jog between. So up onto the balls of the feet, lift up through the chest, shake out the hands, loosen those shoulders, come on in, breathe, out, again from here, breathe, out. Okay, let's come back into that kick. So we're going to come up, push, up, push, up, push, up, push, again from here, 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Same thing on the other side. Let that leg come up. 1, push, 2, push, 3, 4. Big long stride back so you can bend the knee more, make it a bigger movement. 1 more. In. Then that side jump. Overland. Overland. In. In. Jump, good. Jump. Across. Across. Again from here. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 more. Over. Over and back. Then grab those light weights. First exercise. Knees, feet, hips width apart. Up to the balls of your feet. Bend, come down. Up and in. Up and back. Up and back. Up and back. Again from here. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 and back. Then that squat down into your punch. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Same thing up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then our push back, 1 foot back, arms up, lift. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then the step with the press. So it's a shoulder press with a step. So we're going to come, bear with me. Can't see anything. That's it. We're going to push 6, 5, 4, 3. As you do this, we're leaning forwards rather than leaning back. So we want to feel this work through your core rather than leaning back into it. So that's the reason for the step forwards. Again, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more, up, and then pop those weights down. Well done. Okay, you're going to grab yourself a quick drink before the next round. Shake out through the hands, weights down on the floor. Come to your little jog now. Lifting up through the chest. Shake out through the hands. Soften those shoulders. Tamsin, still with us? We good? Emma, you juggling worky mouse? You're at work. You're motivating yourself for the day. So you'll be far more productive. That's it. You still with us, Maggie? We're good. Yes, she's on it. Yeah. I shall report back to Hazel. Some uber brownie points this morning for you for being here this morning. Right. So we're going to grab your heavy weight now. If you're joining me for the first time, you can use your team hands. That's fine. We're going to bring in the ongoing saga of Chris gets my weight out for me. He selected a 16 this morning. I have selected a 12. Let's come down. Come on in and then come up into your squat. He's oh so helpful and lovely. And then in again from here. In and up. In and up. That's it. So we just come down 4. Oh, we did 10 last week, didn't we? Which threw my brain. Okay, so we're going to do 10. That means we've got 3 left. 3 and 2 and 1 and lift. Now that funny lunge thing, pop this weight down. We've been doing this in Pilates, so we hopefully know this one. Can you, for this round, utilize the weights, just while we get the hang of this, or no weights. So we come into a lunge position. Options are, just keep it high. You can come lower. All right, if you want to, if you're comfortable lunging. The hands come on your shoulders, and we start with a twist. So we twist, come back in, twist. We're going to stay here. We're going to do 2 more of those. Twist and back, twist. Then hands down by your sides, and we're going to reach and lower, reach and lower, reach and back, reach. Then step that foot in, and we do the same thing on the other leg. So take your foot back, hold the lunge so you can hold high or hold low. Bring your weights on your shoulders. Tamsin, you know where you're going. Twist and in, twist and in, twist and back, twist. Hands down by your side. Reach and reach and reach and reach, and then off, step back in, and those light weights down on the floor. Then from here, before we pick up the heavy one again, actually let's keep this one a little simpler today. So feet together, start with a little jump up on the balls of the feet, up, again, impact, jump, jump, jump. If you haven't quite come prepared today, you can do this, jump, yeah, jump, jump. Then we're going to take it out to the side, come back in, out to the side, come back in. So your option, jump with your feet together, or we add the little sideways jump, jump, and jump, and good, jump, yes. That's it. So you know your variance on that, either heart rate up or just slow it right down. Okay, so let's go back to your weight, and now we're going to just add what's a goblet squat. So you can either have this held onto your chest or hold it out in front to make it a bit harder. Again, we're doing 10. In and 3 and 4. Again from here. 5, 6. We got 4 more. I'm counting because I struggle with 10. 4 and 3, and 2, and one more, down, and lift. Good, pop that weight down on the floor. And let's just come into a little jog. Oh, that's the only thing that's hurt my poorly hand this week. Real simple thing. Relax those shoulders. And let's come back to that first exercise again. So, in fact, grab yourself some water if you need to before round number 2. So we're going to come back to your deadlifts. We are here, shoulders back. And we come down and lift. Down and lift. In and in and again from here. Down and in and 2. We've got 2 more. Count, Karen. 2 and 1 and up. So next exercise is those lunges. It's up to you. If depending on how heavy your weight is, you can keep hold of your weight or you can come back to your dumbbells. So we're going to find our lunge and hold. It's the fancy, if you've got a kettlebell, there's a fancy little thing we need to do with this. So just bear with me. So we twist, come back in, twist, come back in. Oops, twist and back, twist. Now bring that into one hand. Reach down to the side, cross it under your leg, reach down to the other side, cross it under your leg. Reach down, pass it under, reach down, down onto the floor and up to standing. So rather than having to pick that weight up, we just pop it down under your feet. Other side, so other leg. Again, if you've got the kettlebell, hold it out in front. We're going to hold that lunge. We start with your twist. Twist and back. Twist and back. Twist and back. Twist. Now, in one hand, reach down under the leg. Pick it up with the other side. Reach down under the leg. Pick it up. So you're getting that side bend just by passing it underneath, down and up. Oh! Then it comes down onto the floor. And then we're going to come into our little jump. So we started with our jump. Now you can keep them slow or just a little bit more bounce. So I'm doing a double time. And then we can come out and in, out and in. Little variation, 2 in the middle, jump out. 2 in the middle, jump out. So just find what's working for you. Some level of impact. Yeah? In, out. Good. In, out. In, out. 2 more. Out. Well done. Time's in. Full on, yeah? Come on. We know you can do it. Right. Going to grab that weight again. And then hold it out in front. There. We're going to come on down. So we've got 10. And lift. Down. And in. And lift and in. We're halfway. Karen, I forgot to say good morning. Did I say good morning to Karen? Yes, I did, because I mentioned Toddler Group. 3 and 2 and 1 more. Down and lift. Oof, that is a tough circuit. Right, well, we've got 1 more round. Coming to your jog. Doing well, doing well. In. Just start to drive the arms a bit more now as we come into your jog. Lift up through the trunk. Breathe. You're breathing, Karen, I'm breathing. 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake out your legs. Quick drink before our 3rd and final round. Woo. We good? You're still with me? Yes. Let's grab your weight. We can do this. We can do this. 1 more round. Shoulders back. Breathe. Let's come down. In. And. In. And lovely deadlifts. Kind of like a nice gentle starter. And down. That's it. Good. Just relax those arms. I think it's got a kettlebell. No tin cans for you, huh? And we've got 4 more. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 more. Down and lift up. Okay, we're ready for the lungy thing. Coming in, I should give it a name other than lungy thing. So we hold this in front, come into your lunge and hold. And we're going to twist, twist, and twist, and twist, and twist. Now you're either into your side reach or lower and lift the kettlebell. Lower, you pass it under the front leg. Down and lift, down and lift. Other side. We ready? Come in, come down and hold, and we twist and twist. And again from here, twist and twist. That side reach. Come down and up, down and up, down and up. How are we doing? Last one. Down and oh, slightly evil. Feel vindicated, grabbing my 12 kilograms rather than the 16. And jump, jump, jump. I shall be feeling that after a long car journey tomorrow morning. Right, quicker. 1, in, optional, in. We could do 2 in the middle, jump out, in. 4 more, 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. And okay, shake it out. We've got one last exercise in this circuit, which is our goblet squat. So grab that weight. Do it without if you need to. Gonna hold on. We breathe. Down and lift. In. Lift. In. And in. And this is 5. 5 more. 5. And 4. You've got this. And last few. 3 and 2 and 1 more. Lift up, weight down on the floor, little jog, loosen everything up, lift up through the chest, breathe, in, out, and then just come into your twist now, coming across over to the side. Loosen up those hands deliberately. Just let the hands go, shake them out. In and in. Now we're going to come into a knee lift. We come up, in. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Little squat to the side and lift, in, lift, in, lift, in, lift. Again from here. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 more. And then just march out. Bring your hands up and lower. Again from here, up and lower. Loosen those shoulders. Then we're going to take your mat and come down to the floor. Superb work today. So come on in. Down to the mat. Let me just move my weight out of the way. Get some water on your way down. Can't see. So, are we there? There we go. I am here. So, hands and knees. Sorry, Emma. Oh, dear Pilates. Let your toes come under. We're going to let your knees lift and hover. Come on up and down. Again from here, lift and lower. We'll come up and down. Again from here, lift. Now, can you step your feet out and in? We'll come out and in. Out and in. Out and in. And then back down to the floor. Now come into a twist for me. Come on up. And lower back down. Come on up. And lower back down. Now we're going to come back to your hover. I'm going to show you a slightly harder option. So we come up onto your toes and hover, and then you sit back. So you come forwards into your hover and then sit back. So you don't actually need to send your heels right back to your bottom, because I know that can feel a bit too much on the knees. So in, so you can either hover and then lower, or hover and then stick your bum in the air, which is pretty much what we do. Then down. Now we're going to come round seated. How are those legs feeling? Are your legs loving me this morning? Thanks, Karen. Right, we're going to come on down and we're going to roll on back. Nearly coffee and biscuit time, Eileen. You nearly made it. Come on down. In and up. And again from here down. It's that time of the week. And up. And again from here, roll back. And come on up. And then we come down to the floor, nearly there. Just the last few little bits here. Let's come into our bridge. Hands by your sides. Lift up and through your hips. And then come on down. We're going to lift up and lower. And lift. Come down. Lift and lower. Again from here, up and down, up and down, lift and lower. And one more time, up. Down to the floor. Let your feet come up now. Lift up through the ribs, and we're going to come in and in, in and in and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1, and then bring those feet down. A little stretch here, or just a little collapse. A nice big breath into your ribs and lower, and again up and come round now onto your hands and knees. And we're going to just stretch your arm up now and hold. And come back down. Up to the other side. And come back down, and then stretch through your back, round out through your back. And lengthen. And again, round out through your back. And sit back here, stretch out through your back. Your hands come forwards. And we're going to take a big step in and stretch out through your and back. And bring the other foot forwards. Stretch out through your hip. And then slowly for me onto the balls of your feet. We're going to let your heels come down. Lift your hips up. Chest to your thighs. Head and shoulders down, round your back. Lift those ribs, and we are going to come up to standing. So as you come on up, bear with me. Sweaty face right in your line of sight. There you go. Bring your arms up now. Take a big breath in. Press your hands down. Again, up and lower, and then bring backs of your hands together. We're going to round out through your back. Open up through your chest. Big breath in. Thank you very much. Woohoo! I feel like I should send little streamers off and poppers and stuff. Well done. Great stuff this morning. And thank you if you joined me on the recording. If you bear with me while I just switch off everything.